It's a true pleasure to be here and to participate in this incredible event. We extend our sincere thanks and gratitude to the organizers for providing us with this unique opportunity. We also would like to acknowledge the incredible welcome by this beautiful city and country. The hospitality has been far beyond anyone's expectations. And on top of that, unexpectedly, last night we were surprised by coexisting with the Arayola's presidential group, which kind of defines the incredible times that we are all facing. The quality and the content and the thoughtful agenda of this event and the high level of participation and engagement clearly demonstrates that at this historical moment, we are collectively preparing and anticipating the real need to deliver governments and society the necessary systems and tools to navigate through these times of, I would say, fear, instability, and change. I believe that this time we will not be trailing innovation and regulation. I think this time we'll be ready as we all are preparing here during these past 2 days. For over 40 years, Freebalance, our company, has helped governments to modernize how they plan, how they spend, and how they deliver. Today, the world is entering this new era, the AI era. Technology is not just a tool, but really the foundation for good governance. Our goal is to help governments build digital public infrastructure that is open, that is sovereign, that is ethical, and that is designed for resilience. In other words, give the public institutions the operating system they need to deliver progress faster, more transparently, and with greater accountability. We have identified 5 different strategic priorities that define the success of AI in this new driven world. These are not abstract ideas. They come directly from decades of work in our company with the Ministries of Finance, Planning, and Service Delivery in more than 32 countries. So let's look briefly at each one of these important criteria. When we talk about democratizing AI, inclusive AI, we're really talking about digital public infrastructure that opens participation to everyone. When governments democratize access to AI, they unlock creativity across the economy, they reduce the digital inequality, and they create public value far beyond the boundaries of government. This is how countries turn AI from a specialized government instrument into a shared national asset, open by design and accessible to all. Making governments AI native, that's the second priority. Governments are now realizing that AI cannot be bolted on, it has to be built in. Becoming AI native means embedding intelligence directly into the way the institutions plan, the way they budget, and the way they deliver. It's about real-time decision-making, predictive analysis, and systems that learn and adapt alongside public policy. With embedded assistance, predictive models, and real-time citizen feedback, governments evolve from administrators of budgets to stewards of outcomes and public trust. That's what AI native government looks like, a living system that continuously aligns policy, spending, and performance. Some of these examples I give you, they're real-life examples today. We have helped, for example, the government of Philippines, where the Department of Budget and Management is laying the foundation for AI-enabled forecasting and performance monitoring, becoming the biggest budgeting execution department in the cloud in the world. To lead On AI, we have to ensure that governments use ethics. AI offers extraordinary potential, but only if it is grounded in trust. We help governments operationalize AI ethics, moving from principles to practice through transparency, explainability, and accountability. Bias detection, algorithmic transparency, and clear governance toolkits turn values into enforceable safeguards. Governments that lead on ethical AI, they don't just protect citizens. They position themselves as a credible global voices in responsible innovation. And in the world defined by trust, that is certainly a strategic advantage. So how do we unlock this sovereign data dividend? Public data is one of the most valuable national assets, but only if it's treated as such. Our company enables governments to build sovereign data environments that unlock value while preserving trust and control. When data is managed ethically and shared securely across institutions, it fuels evidence-based policymaking and private sector innovation alike. The result is a true sovereign data dividend, where citizens benefit from transparency, businesses benefit from open access, and government retains ownership of its digital destiny. In Costa Rica, we help the government centralize public finance data, giving decision makers real-time visibility, enabling open government, and paving the way for AI-powerful insights. Resilience is about reacting to crisis. It's not about reacting to crisis, it's about to anticipate it. AI, climate technology, and blockchain are now extending that resilience. From climate risk budgeting and emissions tracking to smart contracts and ESG dashboards. These technologies enable governments to allocate resources strategically, monitor infrastructure in real time, and measure shocks with agility. Resilience is about confidence. To govern through uncertainty, deliver sustainability, and keep serving citizens no matter what comes next. During the Africa Ebola crisis in Liberia and Sierra Leone, our systems maintained fiscal control when mattered most, proving that resilient digital infrastructure can preserve governance even under pressure. Around the world, we have seen the results. From Canada to Costa Rica and the Philippines, governments are proving that when digital infrastructure is designed for inclusion and transparency, innovation follows naturally. These aren't pilot projects. They're working systems supporting governance today in more than 32 different countries. Each example shows how AI data and trust come together to deliver real outcomes. The next wave of public sector transformation is about more than technology. It's about trust, accountability, and adaptability. Our mission is to equip governments with the infrastructure to lead responsibility in the AI era, to govern with insight, to govern with integrity, and to govern with inclusion. Together, we can build digital public infrastructures that delivers not just efficiency, but progress for every citizen and for every nation. Thank you very much.
That was very, very interesting. Wonderful. Sorry?
We had a glitch on my presentation. My slides didn't arrive in time.
They didn't arrive in time at all.
So, sorry.
Okay, but perhaps we can make them available at a later time. Would that be doable?
Absolutely.
Very good. All right. Please put your hands together, and thank you very much to Manuel for your presentation.
My pleasure. Thank you. Thank you.